We are now joined by Tammy Bruce, the Deputy U.S. Ambassador to the UN. Tammy, I want to start here with Iran. It sounds like we all need to start paying really close attention to what is happening there. Dozens or more of protesters, people who are angry at the regime, have now been killed by regime forces, and that is a big no-no for President Trump.
It is, and great to be on with you. I appreciate it. What I won't do really is speak about the specifics in Iran, or obviously it's a fluid situation. It's a dynamic one. And it really is not surprising, though, when it comes to the protests. But what I can say is that the president has been consistent from his first term on. Every cabinet member, all of us who are working on trying to make the world a better place, which is the key component of President Trump's vision for this administration and for his second term here, is to improve the quality of people's lives. And let me tell you, this is an example, as we've seen the president make a difference around the world, eliminating the status quo of carnage and forever wars, that even the Iranian people, I would guess, are believing that, in fact, now is the time to make a difference, to take their country back, to take their lives back. This is about being inspired. And of course, the president has made it clear his opinion that the Iranian people deserve a good life. Certainly Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, has stated the same as well regarding our commitment, not just to them, but clearly a worldwide effort that President Trump is making through his cabinet, that we're determined to end this dynamic of constant suffering and constant carnage. And Iran certainly is a part of that framework that deserves to be better.
And to your point about the president's policy with protesters against dictators or against the Ayatollah, he posted on Truth Social last night, Iran is looking at freedom, perhaps like never before. The USA stands ready to help. What could U.S. help for protesters in Iran look like?
Well, that's something I can't get into details of course. I'm not going to get ahead of the president. What we do know is that he is involved in every aspect of every project for peace around the world, and including now, certainly I would guess many others, just by, again, being the inspiration. But what we do know, as the most powerful country on earth, recognized once again as being such because of the president's leadership, that he has every tool in his tool chest. He has preferred diplomacy. He has preferred peaceful frameworks, conversations. He has been committed to that. But the world knows, and be very specific about every issue, is to not underestimate Donald Trump. Do not second guess him. Do not make presumptions, and you don't have to, because he's incredibly transparent. He has said what he wants. He wants diplomacy to work in every aspect. But we've also seen that he will do what is necessary to accomplish the goals of his administration, of the America First agenda, which improves the quality of Americans' lives and our own safety around the world. So there's many options. Those are things, no doubt, that are being discussed all the time. And this is a great opportunity. Every opportunity is possible because President Trump is sitting in the White House.
And we want to move on to another really interesting story that has not gotten a ton of attention yet. Apparently some leaders in Europe are getting nervous about this Reuters report that the administration might give every person in Greenland between $10,000 and $100,000 with a big catch. The president is talking about that here. How much money are you thinking of giving people in Greenland to get them on board with a possible U.S.
I'm not talking about money for Greenland yet. I might talk about that. But right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor. Okay?
There's only about 57,000 people in Greenland. That would cost like $6 billion. Is this something that people are talking about at the UN?
Well, again, I won't get into details. There's the thing about being a diplomat and being at the UN, which I enjoy immensely, with, of course, Ambassador Michael Waltz at the top, is that is the arena that the president likes. He likes diplomacy. He thinks things can and should be resolved through those conversations and relationships. But what we do know about Greenland, and the president again, you don't have to guess about what his position is on really anything, is that Greenland, he feels very strongly that it is in a position geographically that is directly linked to the national security of the United States. And he is going to address that. He is determined to make sure he leaves this country in a position of durable change for the better after what we experienced during the previous administration with the damage that can be done. He inherited a world on fire, and now we're in, thank goodness, a position where we can look at what can we make better so that we don't have to deal with the aftermath of a horrible situation. So, again, many tools in his tool chest. His commitment is obviously about doing whatever he needs to do to improve the safety of America, which improves the security and safety of the planet itself. So that this is it's a curse, but it's also a blessing that how America sits, if we're secure, is based on then whether or not the rest of the world is secure. It is a heavy burden. President Trump has taken that on, and he's clearly settled in that. And for the people of Greenland, of course, they're Greenlanders. But this is about their security. Already, Denmark is separating in a way, right? They're moving away from the control of Greenland. This is about what happens in the future and its impact on American security. And they are, I think, we know there's a sense around the world that President Trump makes things better. And I think everyone should be grateful. I know we are, that he is leading the way right now when we can make a difference.
Tammy Bruce, the Deputy U.S. Ambassador to the UN, thank you for joining us. Hope to